Good morning, team. Looking at the SPY, today is June 9th. This is Thursday, the day before Friday, right? Tomorrow, the CPI data comes out. So definitely want to stay tuned and keep alert to the overall market as we continue the sideways market. You can see we've been going sideways for quite some time now. Actually, if you count the sideways days, we've been going sideways since May 27th. You can see it right up here. May 27th, we started to basically go sideways over here. It is now June 9th. So that is a long time that we have been stuck in this range. So until we break out of this key range, we're going to get choppy action in the overall market. We're going to get those swings up. We're going to get the swings down. So definitely want to be cautious and basically see what's going to overall happen to the overall market. So one thing that's going to basically break us either or direction is going to be news. It's either going to be bad news where it pulls us back down, or it's going to be good news and it pushes us up. So let's watch for these two breakout areas over here, that 419. Once we start to break above there, we can start pushing up towards 429 on the larger scale. And then we need to break basically 407. And then we can start basically going to 399 and possibly lower. On the short-term scale, if you guys are looking to trade this chop range or in between levels, right? So you can see we're still going sideways over here as well too. May 27th, right? So watch for the break and hold above 414, and possibly we could test that 418 over here. Set your alerts for that. And then if we start to come down, this dotted line is representing that 1 year trade line. So we want to see a break below that 410 down to 405 for a short position. So definitely set your alert for that. Right now, looking at the overall charts, RSI is getting a little bit more on the overbought side. MACD is crossed up below divergence. It could easily reject this and come down. So definitely want to be cautious, see what happens. Let's jump over towards the 180-day. 180-day, you can see the MACD line and the trigger line is basically one with each other. So it could either break out to the upside or downside. If it goes to the upside, then we could possibly break that 418. We have tested it multiple times with no luck of breaking it, or watch for the break of that 410 down towards that SMA over here. The SMA is sitting at 406. If we start to break $406, we could start coming back down lower towards that 399. And that's my outlook for the SPY. Next one we're going to talk about is Tesla. Looking at Tesla, this is the 180-day 4-hour chart. You can see we are above the trade line over here. So we want to see if we break above that 758. And we can start retesting that 790 over here. We are still below the 180-day SMA on Tesla. If we do start to come back down, we want to break 715. 715 has been a good support area and resistance area in the past. So 715, and then we can start going to 689 and maybe even 655 down to the lower side over here. Next stock we're going to talk about is Amazon. A lot of key investors are watching Amazon. Amazon is flirting below that 180-day SMA line. You can see that SMA line normally acts as resistance or support. If I zoom out, you see acted as resistance when the stock was trading below it, acted as support when the stock started to get above it. So definitely want to watch to see this crucial area for Amazon, especially since the MACD is crossed down over here. We could see some possible downside on the break of 120, then we can start going to 116. For upside, we want to see a break of hold above that 124. And then we want to basically push back up towards 129. So that's going to be my outlook for today. Make sure you guys stay cautious. A lot of people wait for that information tomorrow to see how bad inflation is moving on, especially with rising gas prices. Everything's going up. So people are going to be looking for that CPI data tomorrow. So stay cautious, use a stop loss, go for your scalps, wait for those major breakouts. I'll see you guys in chat room later.